sometimes when I show this clip to people, they say, what do you have on your head? What is that? Did you have a head injury? No.
That's why I'm so satisfied in love. This dedication I try, keep it coming.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Today is going to be fun because I'm going to bring you something that, this is, I was about 25 when I recorded this. This is yours truly, by the way. It's not a guest, it's just me. But this was the very first thing that I recorded on the Rae's television show. It was our very first week of recording, and this little clip actually aired in the very first show of the Rae's. So I remember my mom called me and said, after it aired, because we were in Vancouver and my parents were in Ontario, and she called me and she said, oh my God, that was such an amazing song, Cherrill. And I got about 100 phone calls. Phone just never stopped ringing. Because you see, back in those days, it aired, everybody sat down to watch the show, they knew it was coming on, and it wasn't like you could put it on at whatever time you wanted to, or you could see it again. It came on and then it was gone. And to be honest, I never saw this clip. I recorded this song and I never saw it again till 20 years later. 20 years, you get a lot of perspective. It's been much longer than that now. But, you know, back in those days, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have a camera with you everywhere you go. So that was it. It aired and it was gone. And so 20 years later, I looked at it and I remembered what I had thought when I saw it the very first time. And I thought it was really pretty and I thought it sounded good. But I really didn't feel like it was me. Why? You know, I would look at it and say, that's hair and that's makeup and that's lighting, but it's not me, it's not who I am. But now I know, and I realized many years later, that was me. Who else was it? Yeah, I had makeup on, and yeah, my hair was done, and yeah, I had beautiful lights on me and everything, but that was me. And I don't know why I couldn't identify with that person. It was just two really different personalities, the person that lived in my body and the person that actually got up there and sang that song. I don't feel like that anymore. My personality runs much closer, my stage persona, everything, it all runs much closer together now than it did back then. But back then it was really two distinct people. Whatever, I don't know if I can explain it any better. What I want to say from that is I didn't appreciate myself. You know, I didn't wear, I covered myself up. I thought I was fat. I really did. I never wanted to wear anything that was figure hugging or showed any kind of, curves of my body. I wasn't fat, but I felt fat even when I looked at this on camera. At the time, I thought that I was fat, so, something was wrong with me, I guess. I didn't know how to celebrate myself. And I think what I want to say to you girls, if you're watching, just appreciate who you are and what you have. You are enough by virtue of the fact that you were born to this earth. And if you got it, flaunt it, because you're not going to have it forever. As you get older, well, it changes, let's put it that way. It just changes and things become different. Yeah, you become wiser and smarter, but I wish I had all the wisdom and the smartness that I have now back then. But I think we've heard that before. Anyway, you might have seen this online before because I think someone else posted it. And I love it when somebody takes the time and thinks that it's interesting enough to post. Thank you. I appreciate it, but you don't got the backstory like I do. So the backstory is we all went into a room and they said, we want something, very Hollywood, very diva, glamorous for this song. So we decided for me to wear this, headpiece that was very shiny, Hollywood. And they wanted me to wear a white satin gown, which I simply refused. I said, you can film me from the waist up. And I want to be covered. Whatever, that was me. But it still came out, I think, very diva-ish and very Hollywood glamorous. Sometimes when I show this clip to people, they say, what do you have on your head? What is that? Did you have a head injury? No, This was my Hollywood headpiece. And I'm so happy I did that because it really kind of makes the whole clip very timeless and very classic. Hairstyles tend to date a person, and whatever you look at on TV, you can tell by a hairstyle when it was filmed. So this keeps it classic and timeless. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I had so much fun doing this. Being able to sing this song, I have to tell you, even now when I'm singing, and I'm on stage in, in an auditorium or a theater, and I look out at the crowd, and it's usually black, you're looking at a light. And somehow it's such an emotional release. You can just see your soul flying around the room, and it's one of the things I love to do the most. And to have an audience appreciate it, well, that's just icing on the cake. So thank you for that. And here is, from the very first show of the Rays, yours truly singing You're My World, like this.
You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world.